Okay, so it's the girls' nap time, and I felt like since I tried some lip colors today and I had some stain on, that I would kind of do some mascara with it. And then they're still sleeping, so it's like, okay, can't get my errands done. What am I going to do? So I threw another coat of 3D mascara on because I was like, lip stain, mascara, might as well make my lashes long. And now I'm still here bored, so I finally took my dark brow pencil and I just underlined my bottom brow and then used the, oh, here's the mechanical end. So I just underlined my bottom line of my brow and then I used the spool and like spread that line out into my hairs. I love that trick. You use less pencil that way if you use the spool to like go into your hairs. I love that. And then I use the dark brow gel over my hairs for that. So now I decided I really don't want to wear any foundation, so I'm going to attempt to do like contour and highlight and blush with no foundation. So let's see what's gonna happen. So get some blush brushes out here. I'm going to start with my Sunset bronzer, which is the really, really light shade. So I'm only going to use a little bit of that. I want to make a gradual highlight and contour. So I'm going to use the lightest shade first because I have no foundation. My foundation does match me very well, but my face is a little bit whiter than the rest of my body. And I have no primer on or anything, no BB cream. I am just playing around here. And I'm kind of going chunky with my bronzer now because I'm going to blend it, if you want a pouty lip, a little bit underneath your lip. Will help give a fuller, kind of more of a pout look. I'm going to do a little bit in the crease. Okay, maybe a little bit under my nose. Since we're going to go just contour and not really any foundation, let's really contour everything here. Okay, now I'm going to take Hermosa, which is the next shade. It's the medium shade for bronzer. I'm going to use my fan brush here. This fan brush is really easy to use because then you can line up right where you want your bronzer. So you want it just to start at your ear bone and go mid-cheek, not too far in. You want to leave this area very kind of open and bright. That's where you do your concealer highlight underneath your eye. So you match it up with your ear bone. A little bit on my jawbone, kind of cut that. And I'm going to do a little bit more on my forehead here. Yes, my hair is still up from yesterday. There was so much hairspray in it, I just left it. Probably spray it with water and smush it back with some more. Okay, so contour. Now let's highlight. So usually my favorite thing to highlight with is Smitten from palette 3. I'm going to start with that, but I'm going to add a little bit more to it. So, fan brush, right above that ear bone, almost to the bottom of your temple on your cheekbone, you highlight midway. Don't go too far under your eye. Blend it with that contour a little bit. You can go a little bit into your temple. And a little bit right under that brow. Again, highlight a little bit above the ear bone, midway, a little bit on the temple, a little bit on that brow. Okay. Now I'm going to use some of my mineral pigments. I love my mineral pigments. I got a big box of my splurge and my mineral pigments. I think I'm going to go with Angelic today. It's a nice yellow kind of color, very shimmery, great for highlighting. So I dip my fan brush in there, tap it on the lid. I'm going to highlight a little bit lower into my contour. Alright. Whoa. Right here. I'm going to do my Cupid's bow, my nose, right above this, my chin. Alright. I really can see that in my mirror. I don't know so much about if I got this side. Oh yeah, I did. Whoa! That is some highlight. And then I'm going to use, which is my other one, for a highlight. Can't seem to find it, which is the Sexy color. There it is. Okay, so Sexy is a mineral pigment. It's very light. It looks like a very light dusty rose, but it really doesn't have much color. It has a lot of shimmer. And what's better for highlight than shimmer? Okay, ready? Lay it on real high on this part. Bang. So, love it. A little bit of leftovers on my brows here. And then I'm also going to take this Sexy pigment and do it on the inner corner of my eyes, right here. Bang. Alright, so maybe a teeny tiny bit of blush right on my apple here, a little higher, but I'm going to try to stay in my apple area. Bang. All right, ladies, I think I'm done. The only other thing I might do is take my Sculpting Trio palette and I'm going to take a little bit of this highlighting powder and run it under my eyes. Use what's on the brush here. Bang! I really like it. I normally never do makeup and not do foundation, so I don't know, I'll take pictures. I love the highlights, super bang, and we'll just see how it looks today. So, bye ladies!